It is time. It is time for the Ask Jason question series. If you want to ask a question, you can send it to info@thriveal.com. And what is the Ask Jason question series? What we do is we get a question from followers and people so that they can hear some thoughts on how to strategically apply things to their own firm or to growing firms in general in the marketplace. And we have a great question from Amber today. It's really kind of a follow-up question because last week we talked about growing your accounting firm. She posed a question, what do you need to be to grow your accounting firm? So a little existential spin on who we are as firm owners. So that's a great question, Amber, that we're going to dive into. But we'd like to say thank you to Bill.com, a platform we've been using in our firm for 8 or 9 years at least. Any kind of controllership related client that comes up, they go on the Bill.com platform to turn everything digital in the process because we're a virtual firm. Now, Bill.com is always changing the game. So now their platform is AI enabled. So artificial intelligence, that means it's going to start learning how you do things as a company, which is really cool. So lots of AP innovation and, of course, AR innovation on the AR side as well with Bill.com. And they have recently redone and revamped their product in this past year. Easier to find buttons, redesigned user interface. Now we're getting into international payments, tons of countries to send money back and forth. So thank you, Bill.com, for sponsoring the Ask Jason question series. You guys rock. So let's dive into this question. This is a big question. So last week we talked about growing your accounting firm, but Amber had a follow-up, and it is, what do you need to be to grow your accounting firm? And really just the bottom line question is, you don't need to be a great accountant to grow your accounting firm. Because an accounting firm is a business, so what you need to be is a great business owner. And that doesn't mean being an accountant is bad. It just means you have to be both if you want to grow your accounting firm. Actually, it doesn't matter what business you're in, right? She could ask, what do you need to be to grow your waste management company? Well, you got to be good at dealing with waste management, but you also have to be good at growing businesses. So you got to be two things. And that's the struggle of an entrepreneur, right? The pull and the duality of those two things. My friend Blair Enns, who wrote Pricing Creativity, he likes to talk about it in terms of producers and marketers. And people who are great at accounting, a lot of times will focus on being a producer. That is the craft of the thing that they sell. And that is a good thing, right? Because you have to have something really good to sell. Now, business owners are what you call marketers in the general global sense. And basically what that means is they are concerned with the things of the market. They're concerned with what the market finds valuable. And so they turn their eyes away not only from their craft or their business, but to the market that they serve. Because a market, a defined market, a chosen market, really is the justification for your existence as a business, right? If the market doesn't find you valuable, you can be awesome at accounting and still go out of business. A market has to want to find you valuable, and you signal that value with a price. And if that price is higher than what it costs you to perform that service, you have a viable business because it produces and kicks off profit. So those are really the two things. So we're getting existential, Amber. So if you're asking who do you need to be, you really need to be somebody who is maturing into a person that is focused on a market and focused on the value that market wants. And typically, the way you do that is through innovation. You're creating new things, or you're always trying to find out where is there a hole in the market where there is not value being provided. So that's what entrepreneurs do a lot. They exploit value. They find a value need and they exploit it for profit by creating a business that performs a solid function, which is what like somebody who does that work, who does the work of great accounting. So if you run an accounting firm, be great at accounting. And you will become good at accounting. Really just experience makes you better at your craft. But if you want to grow your accounting firm, the person you must become is an entrepreneur, a business owner, somebody that is concerned with the value and needs of a market, where you can look past what you want personally, a lot of times as the owner and the founder, and you start to produce what the market wants you to produce. That is what you must be as an accounting firm owner. And you know what? We actually have a group. We taught this at Deeper Weekend. We have a group called Future Firm Groups. Future Firm Groups. Specifically, we have two different types. A 1.0, which is a kind of a foundations class, and then a 2.0, which is an advanced. And the 2.0 specifically talks about this duality of a service-based business balanced with the needs of a market. And we walk through all the 10 growth prototype components to help people figure out how to balance those things in their life and make assessments of their firm. These future firm groups are 12 months, so they're at the whole year to stay accountable in a group of other people going through the same thing. And you know what? We're almost full. We got 1 or 2 seats left. If you're interested, go to thriveal.com/future-firm-groups/ thriveal.com future firm groups with little hyphens in between. And you can sign up there to show interest for specifically this 2.0 group that talks about what you have to be, what you have to mature into, what you have to become to grow an accounting firm. So that is a great question. Amber, thank you so much for asking that. We hope that's helpful for everybody that watches the Ask Jason question series. So again, if you want to have a question asked, just make sure you send it to info@thriveal.com, and we will be happy to answer that live on a call. Thanks so much for tuning in, and we hope you'll join our future firm groups and stay accountable this year. Take care.